So today I'm going to be judging celebrities' shelf portraits from Marie Claire. I got this idea from Carly from Carly, and I'll link the video down below, which was really funny and just creative. And yeah, so the two criteria that I'll be like using to judge is firstly how the book shelves look, and if I find them pretty or not. If I don't, it's obviously going to be like very subjective. And then the second thing is what kind of books the celebrities read. I'm going to try like be I'm not going to be objective about that, but like because I have my own taste, and then I'll be judging based on that. But like if like the whole thing fits like aesthetically or creatively or whatever, content wise. And yeah, but firstly I want to talk about Tomi Adeyemi. I wrote Children of Blood and Bone. The series, there's two books. It's Children of Blood and Bone, Children of Virtue and Vengeance. She was in that video, but she didn't show herself like properly, so I don't really count that. But like it did confirm that she did kind of base her whole book on Avatar, which I said in my not TBR, and I don't know, found that interesting to mention. And it's sort of with Priyanka Chopra, who has a very ugly bookshelf, but her books are mostly about art, so there's a lot of Andy Warhol in there. She speaks about JKR, and a lot of celebrities do, and I mean like a lot of people grew up in the Harry Potter like zeitgeist. And yeah, very complicated feelings about that. I don't want like talking about JKR at all. Like, okay, that's another topic for another day actually. And she also speaks about Homegoing by Yasi, which I felt like she kind of misinterpreted when she was like, it's about Black women's experience in the United States. I mean, it is about that to some extent, but like it's about like Black people, like continental Africans as well as African Americans. But anyway, I'm not an English teacher like judging her. And then she also mentions her memoir, which she says that when she read Becoming, it kind of like helped her finish her memoir, or like kind of construct what she hoped it would be. And it's always so funny because a lot of celebrities kind of like promote their books or their work, and it was just funny. And she also spoke about Black Beauty, which I remember reading as a kid as well. And then let's go to Tia Maori, who has a very beautiful shelf. I wouldn't necessarily want it for myself, but like it's objectively like very beautiful. I'm not like a fan of dark colors, but it works, and she just looks amazing in the video as well, which is just chef's kiss. She mostly reads wellness as well, self-help books, so this I'm gonna judge her because those are garbage, like and she mentions The Secret, which just made me laugh and confirm, okay, garbage. But yeah, as I said, it's very interesting video. Like the whole thing is just, I thought that it was shot well. Everything was just like very beautiful. And I think that she's also like a basic bitch. I can respect that. I'm a basic bitch sometimes myself, but like at least I'm not a basic bitch for self-help books or wellness books. And she reads she read The Alchemist, and she recommended that. And girl, ciao. As well as Eat, Pray, Love. I'm telling you that she's like a basic bitch. And the next person as well is like kind of like a basic bitch, but like she kind of has some like variety. Like there's kind of like traumatic or like books with like a lot of traumatic things. Not a lot, but like a book, I guess, that was, yeah. Anyway, that's Jessica Jang, and she has a very beautiful shelf. Like it's arranged so it's like aesthetically pleasing. I want to just stand in front of that shelf and just look at it the whole day, and like I feel like the lighting would do something to me. And another thing that I just loved on the shelf was the vase, the yellow vase with the yellow flowers. Oh my word, I wanna be that boss. It's so beautiful. That whole video is very beautiful. I also love her outfit. Same thing as Tia, which is just like the whole thing is like the whole video is just chef's kiss. So big up to whoever was doing that or helping her. And I also love that she noted that her shelf is like, this particular shelf is arranged like in that aesthetic, and in her other shelf is, she said that it's messy, but like, okay girl, give us like your best, I guess. And so she speaks about men are from Mars, which is really funny, and women are from Venus. And she's also, as I mentioned, she's also like a basic bitch, but like I feel like with a lot of variety at least. So she has men are from Mars, women are from Venus. She spoke about her memoir as well, no, her novel, which is Shine, about the K-pop scene, and what's like, she said she drew inspiration from her life. Okay girl. And she read The Notebook, so it's like mostly women's fiction. I don't know, I loved it. I loved it. I felt like there was like variety compared to Tia. And yeah, like Tia also mentioned her sister and her book, and she wants it like adapted someday. That was funny as well. It's just like funny how the promotions happen. Yeah. And then I will go with Chelsea Handler. I also chose her because I remember this other show she had that used to play so late at night, and I used to love it. It's like shot in that mockumentary style, so with the handheld, I think, I don't know, whatever. It was about her office and her colleagues and her being like a bitch kind of thing. I thought that she had like a meh shelf, but like I like what I saw. I like what I saw in her shelf, or I like what I saw because it relates to me and feeling obnoxious, obviously. So first book she mentioned was Cast by Isabel Wilkerson. Editing me again. So I was reading this week this really good critique on Cast by Isabel Wilkerson by Panashe Chukwumadzi, and I think everyone should like check that out because it hits all of the point about the social world order that we're in, as well as just fundamentally what anti-blackness is about, basically, and what obviously Cast gets wrong. Okay. And like Chelsea Handler is obviously in her work era. She's like, I have a lot of privilege, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna see a lot of books, but maybe she was reading them before her work era. And then I saw Born a Crime by Trevor Noah, and I was like, it's interesting how so many people are just like munching those little lies of his, because he peddles a lot of lies about South African relations. I saw Judy Bloom, I saw Bloom, and I'm assuming it's Judy Bloom. I don't know why, because I'm sure there's like a lot of Blooms in the world, but yeah. She spoke about Pachinko. I know that that's in my TBR. I'm really keen to read that. I don't know what that's about, but I'm really keen because I've seen a lot of people talk about it, and very susceptible to hype. And then she spoke about Frederick Douglass. And so I see that she's like really well read, obviously, and there's like a lot of variety because I saw The Color Purple, I saw 2 Kate Hudson books, I saw Haruki Murakami, and there was like a particular scene in the video that just reminded me like how her books are stacked. Reminds me of Baldwin books and how their books are stacked, which is just awful, especially for books that are like bargain books or like on sale, and then they just like stack all of them, and then you have to be like that person who's just going like trying to look for something. It's just like ridiculous and annoying. Then I'll go for Dolly Parton, which she has a very vintage shelf, and Well, you need to it to actually. Well, you need. But I really loved it. It's very, I don't know. It gives that thing. I don't know. It gives a vibe, basically. First thing I also saw is Kindred, and her books are match the shelf. They're like very brown vibes. Obviously, this is arranged because of this Marie Claire thing. I don't know. I didn't buy that. That's just like a shelf that's there, to be honest. And I saw Kindred by Octavia Butler, which I'm yet to read, but like hype as well about it. Octavia Butler, she's like one of those sci-fi authors that a person needs to read, or Afrofuturistic, whatever. And I mean, I'm going to one day. I don't know when. One day though. She promotes her sister. Oh, what did Chelsea Handler promoted her HBO special? Dolly Parton promotes her sister's books in the shadow of song, and she's like, I'm not the only talent in the family. I'm like, oh girl, the whole family must eat, clearly, the rent and whatever bills, like you, I don't know. And then she speaks about the Holy Bible, and she's like, I'm not trying to promote religion. I'm like, girl, read the Bible. I have been reading the Bible for research lately, and yeah, it's interesting characters, not well written. Like, there's not much explanation. Things just happen. And she has the King James version. I'm trying to think of my Bible, which version it is, or the Bible. Whatever, I don't know. And oh, I also love seeing children's lit. I don't know which other Tia had children's lit, and I think she spoke about Sulwe by Lupita Nyong'o in her whatever. So yeah, it's always like nice to, yeah, I don't know, just vibes. And I love the fact that she also has her candle lit, like her candles are lit. And I have candles by where my books are right now, and I'm always so paranoid that they will like catch fire or something, that my books will catch fire, so I'm always just like staring at them. And then yeah, so I wouldn't like switch on the candles, but like Dolly Parton is like what, multi-millionaire if not a billionaire, so if her house burns she can just go to another one. I can't. And then she has written a book, so she's promoting her sister as well as herself. The book is Song Teller. It's about, I don't know, yeah, so that's what she promoted. And then this was the best of the best. Like, I'm deeply in love with like this whole video. I think I'm gonna watch it again after this. It's Laura Harrier's shelf portrait, which is just sublime. Chef's kiss. Give it like, I want to live in that shelf, basically. I'm just in love with everything in this video. How it's shot, how she looks, and her makeup and her dress, just chic at its like best. And then the color scheme of the shelf, and then that it reminds me of like my aunt's house, which had like is it an arc or arch, whatever. And I really like that. And she speaks about her bookshelf having like a bar, and that's a vibe. Like, drinks by where you love being creatively, or like just love resting, is just, yeah, especially if you drink, obviously. The sculptures, I love seeing sculptures in these videos, just love them. I really love the is it a shelf on the shelf? Oh, loved it. And obviously the vase, the plant as well. The plant is just, it fits so well. Anyway, and the arrangement as well, how the books are stacked is just, and like how everything is on that shelf. I know that I'm going on about, I really am in love with it. So she has a James Baldwin collection. I did not expect Laura to be that well read. I know this is just like problematic or whatever, but I didn't. I don't know what to expect from her, but I didn't expect this. She has a James Baldwin like collection, and girl, yeah, she speaks about JKR as well as CNA. So, well, let's move along. And then she speaks about Things Fall Apart by Chiona Achebe, and yeah, she she's immersed in like black lit, so from Africa, what's this I mean in the United States, so African Americans as well as Britain, because she later on speaks about Zadie Smith and how she just loves white beauty as well. I mean, White Teeth as well as Beauty, which are my favorite Zadie Smith books of all time. Like, Zadie Smith is just a genius, I think. And yeah, also when she spoke about Things Fall Apart, I was like, okay, it's very interesting how she's interpreting this. Same as, what's this, Priyanka, yeah, but like, I don't know, books are in the interpreter, whatever, I don't know. And she also spoke about like struggling with Nahasi's The Water Dancer, and remember reading a review, someone like just struggling with that as well. I don't know. I really love these videos so much. I am going to go watch them again because they're quite short as well, and it's always interesting just seeing what people are consuming. And clearly I haven't divested from celebrities that much, and this is brilliant content from Marie, and like this is like a brilliant idea and content from Carly's channel, and I feel like I want to do that someday, but I don't have a shelf yet. I want Laura Harrier's shelf actually, but yeah, okay, I will see you when I see you, and bye.